Hi, this is Jane from Golden House Tarot, and this reading is for Aries for December 2018. The cards we've drawn here are the High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, and the Knave of Pentacles. Okay, we're starting off here with the High Priestess. The High Priestess represents our intuition, our inner feelings, calmness, spirituality. Underneath this we've got the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is about our relationship with the people around us and the things that we want out of life, and there's a companionship around the Queen of Wands. Underneath this we've got the Knave of Pentacles. This leads me to feel that for you Aries this month, you're looking at how your relationships and your friendships, not so much romantic relationships, but your relationships with those people around you are progressing. And I feel like that there's some really good, solid news and information coming in for you this month in relation to a business relationship or even a personal friendship, which is going to advance in a beautiful way. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles, it represents the seeds that we plant, the things that we put in place to progress those things that we want. So if it's a work project, it's the work that we do, the study, you know, the opportunities that we take, the courage that we have in the workplace. If it's a personal thing, it's about how we've treated people, it's about the relationship, it's about how much effort we've put into the relationship. What it's saying is here that the seeds are planted to progress this feeling that you want, this friendship or this business partnership, that you've made some efforts towards moving this forward. You're feeling a little bit perhaps like you're not getting anywhere with it. You're feeling a little bit battle worn or worn out, or that it's taking much more effort than the rewards you're going to get out of it. But when you get the Nine of Wands, it's saying, hang in there, you're on the right track. They're just obstacles that you need to pass through before you achieve what you want. But with the Nine of Wands, you're nearly there. It's about just hanging in. You're on the right track. The Queen of Swords represents someone who is perhaps a bit aloof. She knows what she wants, independent, a very singular person, and she's very relentless about what she wants. So she doesn't always take into account how that makes other people feel. And I think that this is something that you need to think about when you're working through whatever it is this month that you need to work through, is how you make other people feel. And you have to be cautious around people who are very relentless and what they want is the only thing that's possible, because that's not how good relationships work. So it's probably saying to me that you need to maybe compromise in your ideals and the things that you want. That doesn't mean that you can't be assertive about what you feel is right. It's just that you have to take into account other people's feelings. And the reason I say that is we have over here Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords generally means that there's been a battle, and the battle has been won, but there's been a huge cost. And it can be cautionary in saying, you might win, but is the cost going to be worth the win? So you need to balance out what it is you're trying to achieve this month, and say, is it worth it to win at all costs? And I think that when you've got the devil here, and to me the devil is saying that, there is a fear around what's happening. There's a fear that, you'll be taken advantage of, or that, you've been here before and it hasn't worked out. And so this is creating in you some fear, a lack of self-confidence around the situation. But I want you to know that you've got the Queen of Wands here, the High Priestess, and the Knave of Pentacles. This is good news. This is saying that you can work to create the situation that you want. Something's going to assist you. Some news is going to come in. The situation is going to change in some way. And the Knight of Wands means that things will progress fairly quickly once you accept the path. So once you forget your fears and you decide what it is you really want, things are going to progress very quickly, and the situation will resolve itself. And I think it will resolve itself in a very positive way. It's a great way to end off the year, really, because often the things that we're so busy through the year, the things that we neglect are the people around us. We've got so many things that we want to get completed by the end of the year, before we take a break over the Christmas or whatever it is, that we tend to neglect the really important things. And around this time of year, I think the really important things are the people in our lives. So if there's somebody you want to reconnect with, the opportunity is going to come for you to do that. But you need to let go of any, misgivings you have or ill feelings you have, maybe something that happened in the past. And you need to look at what it is that you value here, what the outcome is you want. And if it's to renew this friendship or to begin a new partnership with someone, then you have the ability to do that. I hope, Aries, that December is a beautiful month for you. I wish you all the best for Christmas and for the new year. Have a great month. Thank you.